Top 10 Gaming PCs of 2022. The best gaming PC have the power required to handle the most resource-demanding and graphically intensive video games in the biggest and most elegant form factor possible. While these machines are great at what they provide, they tend to come with the highest price tags in the PC market. So in this video, we're going to discuss the top 10 gaming PCs of 2022. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Orion PC Millennium. The Millennium 5000T is built from the next-gen hardware and features Corsair's latest case. PC Gamer reviewed our new desktop system and had plenty of positive feedback. A highlight from their review was calling out the care put into each pre-built system. As a gaming PC, the Millennium 5000T easily takes a spot as one of the most impressive ones available on the market. Our Orion Millennium review unit will set you back for roughly $5,184 as configured. That entry fee gives you a 16-core and another 2TB of storage on the Samsung 870 QVO SSD. Ultimately, you can combine the 5000T's modern aesthetic, cooling, and customization options with the incredible power Orion PC is known for. Create a next-gen PC for yourself. Those looking for the strongest available systems can customize their own Millennium 5000T to include up to an Intel Core i9 12900K processor, along with a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 graphics card. PC Gamer noted that the custom design they tested was perfect for 4K gaming and able to clock in exceptional frame rates, even on the highest settings. Number 9. Dell XPS 8940. The Dell XPS 8940 is a pre-built home and gaming desktop computer first released in 2020. The motherboard is using the H470 chipset and supports 10th gen Intel Core processor and 128GB of DIMM DDR4 2666-2933 memory. Dell XPS 8940 comes pre-built with a dedicated graphics card with HDMI or DisplayPort output. Dell XPS 8940 is a mini tower form factor computer. The mini tower is the largest chassis in the business class desktop segment. If you're looking for a system with maximum upgradability, Dell XPS 8940 is a good option. Models in this category usually have 4x PCIe slots, several drive bays, and better cooling. Number 8. HP Omen 30L Gaming Desktop. The HP Omen 30L Gaming Desktop has one significant advantage over many of its competitors. It's quiet. It turns on with a gentle whir and provides ambient white noise while you're running demanding games. Compare and contrast to the jet engine sounds of other modern gaming rigs, and the Omen 30L has a lot going for it, even just as an everyday productivity machine. And yet, once you do load up your favorite games, the Omen 30L renders them beautifully, running them in high resolutions with fluid frame rates. Armed with a NVIDIA 3080 GPU, an Intel Core i9 processor, and 32GB of RAM, this machine can handle just about everything. From word processing and music, to graphic design and video playback, to fully immersing you in demanding single and multiplayer games. Number 7. Corsair Vengeance i7200. The Corsair Vengeance i7200 doesn't cost nearly as much as some of its competitors, but it still gives you access to some of the most powerful hardware on the market. That's because the Vengeance i7200 comes in a plain-looking case and doesn't include any peripherals. But if you prefer substance to style, this is probably the right gaming PC for you. With CPUs up to an Intel Core i9 and GPUs up to a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090, you can make a beast of a machine, if you could pay for it. Number 6. Cyberpower PC Infinity X125 Gaming PC. Cyberpower PC has decided to stick with DDR4 RAM as opposed to DDR5 for this build. Intel's Alder Lake chips support both memory types. Pricing for the new memory standard is starting to come down, but DDR4 is definitely in a better place for gaming. And for the money, we'd much rather see the healthy capacity and speed that this offers over just using the newest, funkiest thing. This also impacts the motherboard choice, as DDR5 motherboards tend to cost notably more than their DDR4 brethren. Here, Cyberpower has used a budget micro ATX B660 motherboard from MSI, the Pro B660 MA Wi-Fi, which, as the name suggests, adds Wi-Fi 6 support to the mix. Don't worry though, there's an Ethernet port of speedy wired connections too. Inside the system, there's a bit of empty space on the right side, but this is mainly due to our MSI RTX 3070 being a shorter card. But if anything, that space should help with our airflow. Number 5. Corsair One i300. A NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti and Intel Core i9-129K ensured that 4K Ultra gaming at 60+ FPS is achievable for virtually any game you could care to name, backed up with 2 TB of super-fast 4th generation SSD storage and a massive 64 GB of cutting-edge DDR5 RAM. All that powerhouse performance is tucked away into a sleek all-metal case with a footprint that's not much bigger than a coaster, easy to fit onto or beneath any desk. It's quiet too. The dark gray side panels are perforated to allow for optimal airflow as a single case fan draws air in and expels it through the top of the case. Corsair Gaming Desktop Vengeance i7200 Intel Core i7 11th Gen 1170 or 2.50 GHz 16GB DDR4 1TB NVMe SSD NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Windows 10 Home 64-bit. Number 4. Acer Predator Orion 7000. The Acer Predator Orion 7000 is our number 1 pick for the best gaming PC that you could buy in the UK for its thoughtful design, PCIe 5.0 compatibility, and powerful hardware that's sure to be future-proofed for many years to come. In our testing, we found that there was nothing we could throw at this machine that it couldn't handle, including frame rates in the 100+ FPS range and a whole suite of demanding titles in 4K, and even higher in the likes of 1440p. This gaming PC has been thoughtfully re-engineered to replace the old plastic panels of the previous model, instead opting for an all-glass and metal finish. Perhaps most important with the Acer Predator Orion 7000 is how its design philosophy mimics that of a traditional home-built PC without any proprietary manufactured pieces inhibiting tinkering, meaning it's easy to upgrade in the future. Number 3. MSI MEG Aegis Ti 5. This unique-looking premium piece of kit from MSI gives the best Alienware gaming PCs a run for their money on the design front, and it doesn't slouch on the specs either. Its highest configuration features an Intel Core i9, the RTX 3080, and a whopping 128GB of RAM. That means that whichever model you go for, you'll be blown away by its performance. Of course, that only means that you should only invest if money isn't an issue, or if you love that gamer aesthetic it's playing up hard. Otherwise, be prepared to burn a massive MEG Aegis Ti 5 shaped hole in your pocket. Still, for the money, this just might be the best gaming PC you're going to find if you want to really stand out from the rest. MEG Aegis Ti 5 is equipped with the latest 10th generation Intel Core i9 processor, 10 cores, 20 threads, and up to 5.3 GHz execution frequency. Even under extreme multitasking workloads, MEG Aegis Ti 5 can still produce high frame rates for your games. Number 2. Alienware Aurora Ryzen Edition. The Aurora Ryzen Edition takes over the top spot from the Intel builds. The AMD Ryzen processors of the new generation are exemplary in terms of both performance and price. And with the potential for a 16-core 32-thread chip inside your Alienware gaming PC, alongside a NVIDIA RTX 3090, you're looking at something rather special. That 12-core 24-thread CPU shows just how far AMD has managed to push its smart chiplet-based Zen 3 architecture in order to deliver an affordable, seriously high core count processor for a gaming PC. Number 1. Alienware Aurora R13. A judgment of the Aurora R13 is in large part a judgment of the new Legend 2.0 chassis, since so much of Alienware's business is based on building you a PC with the specific components you want. And after spending a couple of weeks working, playing, and mucking around with our review unit, we can tell you that the Aurora R13's new look is a winner. enough ventilation that even after gaming in 4K for hours, I noticed only a mild hum and a pleasant warmth emanating from the PC. Since the computer weighs up to 35 pounds, it's a bit hefty to move around, watch those fins, or plop on a desk. But if your desk can accommodate it, the space age design and customizable RGB lighting are sure to turn heads. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications.